added. Another position where I'm not really expecting the Browns to add, but maybe they will surprise us after they've already done something and it really is their biggest move, and that's at wide receiver. We know the Browns have traded for Jerry Jeudy, and so their wide receiving core is certainly better, a lot better than it was. But could they be in the market for another wide receiver, or do we think that's impossible? Mike Williams, we've talked a lot about him. Mike Williams was cut by the Chargers as yesterday officially became the first day of the 2024 football season. Mike Williams on the books for a $32 million cap. Is that right? For a $32 million cap hit?
He was. Now he's cut, so they saved $20 million.
Because they cut him. Got
Is he? Did he really tweet out that he wants to play?
No. That was a fake account.
It was a fake account. Got to be careful this time of the year. A lot of fake stuff. Bunch of people got busted by the fake Adam Schefter on the Patrick Queen tweet, I think it was.
But see, it should be it's easy to. I've been tricked a couple times. Yeah. But if you put these guys on text alert, then you know you're getting the authenticated.
I hear you.
So
part of it is
not that hard.
Talking about the notification thing?
Yeah, the notification.
The problem
by Jason Lloyd.
The problem is
there ain't no need putting that on there.
The problem
is
Elon Musk ruined Twitter by making the blue check mark meaningless.
Well,
yeah. But he got the. Don't you get a gold one or something?
No, I don't know. But anybody could get by themselves a check mark now. So it's stupid.
What do you guys think about Mike Williams, though?
So I think if the Browns were to go after Mike Williams, it would tell me one thing and one thing only. They're saying that the Elijah Moore trade was messed up. They shouldn't have did it.
They shouldn't have.
That's what that tells me. And I don't think they're willing to say that because they got to be with him in training camp and they seen what they seen and they know that he was a productive player. I think to them, their challenge is how do we get him more involved? You know, it was at times of the season, late in the season, he played well at times. And I think they're trying to figure out to themselves, how do they get that production out of him for 17 games opposed to the last 4 or 5 games of the season? So I think, for me, I would love it. I mean, it's a big name. Cedric Tillman could model his game after him. You know, they got similar play styles and stuff like that. That would be nice. But I don't think that they're willing to say that because they'll say we got Coop, Jeudy, and Elijah Moore. And I'm not saying that that's right because, like I said, I want to be on record. I would go get Mike Williams, but I just don't think that they'll look at him and say that that's a need that we need to make right now, especially paying him money like that.
Can I flip this? If you're Mike Williams, why would you want to come here right now? You're probably on a 1-year deal.
It's the Deshaun thing.
But he's been hurt.
Yeah, but there's better quarterbacks than Deshaun, or maybe he can end up.
And if I'm Mike Williams and I look at this receiver, and I don't think he's coming here. He was on my list when we did the exercise last week of free agency.
Before the Jeudy trade.
Yeah, before the Jeudy trade. That was the guy that
that's what I said.
Yeah. But now, now that Judy's here, things are different. And now that he's a free agent, I don't know if I'm Mike Williams why he would come here when you look at Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy. And Elijah Moore, these are guys that they've invested in.
He's like the 2A or the 2B, whatever he would be.
And there's questions about the quarterback, of his health, whether he can stay on the field. Unless they just woefully overpaid. And why would they do that when they just traded for Jeudy? Unless the Browns just blew him away financially, which I don't think they're going to. Why would if I'm Mike Williams, I don't want to come
If I was Mike, I would I would pick up that phone and say, hey, Patrick Mahomes, what's going on? I know you need a guy. 100%. I could be the number one over there. I could play on a 1-year prove-it deal, but knowing you, my numbers is going to be inflated because you're going to pass the ball a lot. With Cleveland, if they became a more passing team, then cool. But
still, there's a lot of mouths to feed.
True.
And you didn't even mention David Njoku.
Right.
So,
that's just
and Williams is still coming off an injury. He might get off to a slow start.
He's probably going to be stuck on a 1-year deal. Right. If he wants any sort of big dollar money down the road, he's going to need to produce this year to have any chance at another contract. It doesn't make any sense for him to come
Just
here.
in the AFC alone, Kansas City would be the number 2 option. In Pittsburgh, he'd be the number 2 option. In Buffalo, he'd be the number 2 option.
I've been texting with Zach this morning. He said the Jets, too. He said the Jets and the Chiefs, if they don't get Hollywood, and then possibly the Patriots
What
after
if
that.
Aaron Rodgers is running for vice president?
Well, then you can cross the Jets off the list.
And it's Tyrod Taylor to be the starting.
They was talking about last year.
He has chemistry with Tyrod. They played in L.A. together.
What's that?
Oh.
Mike Williams has chemistry with Tyrod.
He ain't
They
going
played
to.
it. They played in LA
He ain't
together.
going to
In the end, yes, obviously I'd like Mike Williams on the Browns, but Jason makes an excellent point. It makes no sense unless the Browns overpaid him, which, as I agree with him, they're
would
not
they do
going to
that?
do.
No,
They're not going to do that. So I would think if I'm signing Mike Williams, I want to give him a low base with a lot of incentives.
Right.
Because
And again, why would he want that? Because
Yeah.
how many opportunities is he really going to have to hit those incentives
Right,
That's my
with
point.
as many people
Right.
as there are? in
Yeah,
that
he's
room?
not coming here. That's not realistic. I think if you're going to go get another veteran wide receiver, if you're the Browns, you get a guy who's like back, who's not a guy like I mentioned in Tyler Boyd, who's used to being the third receiver on a team. That makes more. Oh, he's talking to the Steelers, which will make. If Tyler Boyd ends up on the Steelers, I'm going to be very unhappy. I don't want him on the Steelers. It's going to make me sick.
If they pursue another receiver, it's going to be the Marquise Goodwin type of 1 year guy,
Hunter
low
Renfrow.
money. Pick your spot.
yes, that
pick
guy
your
did that.
spot on usage.
He's a what? Hunter Renfrow. He could be a nice rotating slot piece, run good routes, which
don't
is
want
something
Guys,
that they,
Zach Jackson reported this morning.
I'm not on
Jason.
board with wide receivers. I'm not a fan.
That's.
I'm kidding.
What did Zach say?
He said the Browns will at least have discussions about Hunter Renfrow.
Okay.
I mean, have discussions doesn't mean anything.
I'm about to say,
Renfro, what did he have? 2 catches last year?
He was very unproductive.
yeah, he
last
ain't do
season.
nothing last.
Guy had 1 season.
He's a great route runner.
Well, they were also interested in Joe Flacco, and we see how that turned out. They were interested in bringing back Flacco.
Oh, yeah,
No,
right,
they weren't.
Yeah, come on now. Hunter.
Did
I mean,
he
if they
play
sign
with
Hunter Renfro, it's fine.
did
I
he
don't
play
really
with
care.
Deshaun?
Yeah.
He did.
Clemson.
Yeah.
And Mike Williams.
All right. Well, there you go. Yeah, Mike
I ain't
Williams is
saying
not
it's
coming here.
somebody like it's just a nice rotational piece.